everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial and I'm refilming this look because I tried to do it earlier this week, but if you guys saw Wednesday's video then you'll know I had a little bit of a dramatic moment and I ended up having to just refilm this video. But this is the look. It's overall a really pretty kind of purple halo kind of look. I really love the halo eyes kind of trend. I think it's really pretty. It draws a lot of attention to the eyes, and I did a little bit of some glitter and stuff. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to create this look, then please keep watching. So first I'm going to be applying my Urban Decay primer potion to my lids, and to save time I already have done my face makeup, my highlighter, my foundation, concealer, all of that good stuff. So now we can just move on right to the eyes. The first palette that I'm going to be using is a sleek makeup palette. This one is the Ultra Mattes version 2, and it looks like this. The only two colors that I'm really going to be using from this kit is the purple here, this purple here, and then a little bit of the black. So they're not super spectacular, you know, unique colors. So first I'm going to use this kind of maroony plum color first, and I'm going to take that on my blending brush, and I'm going to be very careful in applying this because the first time I applied way too much. So I'm going to start this in the crease area, and I'm just going to blend that back and forth. And definitely it's going to go a lot easier this time because now that I've kind of know what I did wrong the first time, I think it'll turn out a little bit better. Okay, so now that I've got that color on the outer side, next I'm going to use the same exact color, but I'm going to focus it mainly on the outer half of my lid and also the inner half of my lid, but I want to keep the center of my lid without any shadow because we're going to be creating a bit of a halo kind of effect. So you can see I left a little bit of a space in the center of my lid without any shadow. Next I'm going to take a pencil brush, and again the same shadow, and I'm going to apply this to the outer lower lash line as well as the inner lower lash line. Again, I'm going to leave a little bit of that center area open. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go back to my matte palette from Sleek, and I'm going to be using this purple color here, and that I'm going to focus mainly on the outer halves of my eyes, and that's just to kind of bring in a little bit more of that cool tone purple. Then to blend the outer edges, I'm just going to take a little bit of a cream colored matte shadow and just kind of lightly buff over the edges there, just to kind of blend that a little bit better. Then finally I'm going to take the black shadow from this palette, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this because this is very potent, and again keeping that on the outer half of the lid and blending that upwards into the crease just a little bit. So now I'm going to switch to the color that I'm going to be using for the center of my lid, and this is another Sleek palette. This one is the Storm palette, and this one is the one I'm going to be using. It is this champagne kind of like gold, like super foiled color, and just using my finger I'm going to put that right on the center of my lid. And I don't want to put it all over. I want to keep it pretty much in the center, but I will go back and kind of blend it inwards and outwards where the two darker colors are. So then with a clean brush, I'm just going to go back and forth where we applied the darker colors, and I'm just going to lightly bring it inward and outward just to kind of blend those two colors. And if you need to add more purple, add more black, or add whatever you need to get a nice solid gradient. So I'm going to add a little bit more purple here because I like a little bit stronger contrast between the center of the lid. Then next, taking a flat shader brush, I'm going to pick up some of that shimmer shadow again, and we're going to apply this to the center of the lower lash line. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. So next we're going to move on to black liquid liner, and I'm not doing anything super crazy. I'm just going to do a regular black winged eyeliner, and I'll get back and show you guys what it looks like. So now I've done the wing liner. Again, nothing super special, but what we're gonna do to kind of like add a little bit more drama to this look is I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Pewter Crystal Pewter. It's kind of like this silvery, lilac-y kind of color, kind of like my hair. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna really like clean off the brush because I just want a little bit of this. And I'm gonna apply this to the center, kind of same like how we did the halo effect. We're gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. You can skip this if you think that's too much for you, but I definitely kind of like having just a little bit of a pop of glitter on the lower lash line as well. We're gonna keep this super minimal though on the lower lash line, just because I find that, especially for me personally, my eyes tend to water a lot, so any kind of makeup I put on my lower lash line, it definitely tends to travel a bit after some wear, so definitely gonna keep this a little bit more minimal. So next I'm gonna take a black liner. This is just the Marc Jacobs little mini one from Sephora, and I'm gonna apply that on my waterline. Okay, so I have done my lashes and brows, and now it's time to move on to the lips. And I feel like just the perfect color for this would be the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the color Requiem, one of my all-time favorite liquid lipsticks, and I think it would just really suit this overall look and as well as my hair. I kind of like these purple tones whenever I have this kind of like gray, silver, purple hair. So that is pretty much it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.